Hello, I would like to remind you that life can be very easy if you allow it to. That we all deserve to have an easy life. And it's really up to ourselves to stop fighting, to stop trying to control everything and simply allow, first and foremost, everything to be as it is. And from that point, we can then watch it transform from something not so desirable to something that we can enjoy. And that the key is really to ease into it. Even if we are struggling, even if things seem hopeless, the way out of that state is to simply be, relax, and allow everything to be as it is, accept everything to be as it is. And once we do that, we may shift our state of being into something a bit more calm. And when our nervous system relaxes, then we gain access to a deeper wisdom rising up from within. That's our higher mind or spirit speaking through us. And we may get the insight that we need through this grace of simply resting, allowing everything to be. So that's my invitation today, to focus your awareness on the parts of you that want to or feel that they need to control things or accomplish things, or that they have to do things or should do things. I mean, sure, maybe there are things that has to be done, but perhaps from this more relaxed state you can see that it's something that you can do with a greater calm, something that needs to be passed through and not fighted through in order to arrive at a place of more calm and ease. I've been fighting myself these past few days, and I've been met with this deep sense of emptiness and really a sense of dying. I've been revisiting relationships in my life and patterns that simply don't do it for me like they used to. I still am drawn to them and I enjoy it somewhat, but I notice that it's taking a toll on me instead of being uplifting. In my case, I'm talking about drinking alcohol and eating unhealthy food and binge watching TV, stuff like that. So I've been struggling with a lot of addiction in my life, and in years back I was also struggling with some drugs that weren't so good for me and my system. And with awareness we can let go of these tendencies more and more. And what it boils down to is actually an addiction to our story, our thoughts, our belief system. Because when we grew up, we felt a certain way. We kind of had this chemical cocktail going on. So that's what we're addicted to. And we create these stories around that. Not being worthy, not having enough, not deserving love or money or to be happy. So we keep doing stuff that makes us feel that way. But you know that you are capable of living a good life and feeling happy, no? I think so. And with awareness and patience, we can actually transform our lives, our story, into something of a higher vibration. And I'm curious what that would look like for you. I realize now the limitations of this one-way communication, but hopefully someday I'll be able to reach out and speak with some of you and get to know you a little bit better. And yeah, so I just want to remind you that it's totally possible and doable to transcend your lower self. And maybe there's some great resistance to it because you're stepping into something unknown, and there's a great fear and suffering of letting go. I mean, like I said, to me, it felt like dying, almost excruciating pain of feeling all that aloneness and emptiness and sorrow and everything that needs to be surfaced and held. But if you believe it, you can do it. And I want to remind you that you're capable of living a life of ease, of joy and happiness. And simply just take one bite at a time. There's no rush. And just keep going. I think you know what you need to do, what the next step is, and if you don't, then it will be revealed in time by simply having the intention to shift to something greater inside of you. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for now, so I'm gonna leave you with that, and please let me know if something resonates with you, and if you want to, you can like this video to show support. Okay, bye.